Order filled. Order filled.
All right, that seemed to work. All right. What do you know? Up CL. Oh, barely up on CL.
Spot filled.
Oh, got stopped out. Look at that. Yeah. Faded at the wrong time.
Order filled.
I have Bitcoin up. Oh, the counter's off. I didn't realize that. So CL's going back up to there. NQ looks like it's going back up to there.
Order filled.
Get in the NQ on this little range. Gonna go get coffee here in a second. I don't know if I can be heard. I can't tell. Does look like I am. Oh, snap. Did not get on that aggressive enough. About the hour is going to close.
Order filled.
See if that NQ pulls back a little bit more, but I guess I would have wished to maybe take profit based on the volatility that's happening today. Yeah, let me just. Looks like it's going to that next level that we predicted. So far, it's on its path. Just don't know how aggressively it wants to get up there. Yeah, I did sell the CL again. Should have done it for more, but I was just going off the chart 2 or chart 2 on CL there. Oh, there we go. Guess that. Well, I can use hotkeys down here, but where's my... There it is. How come it didn't switch over? Maybe it did. See if that's going to hold up. Looking CL to go down. NQ, you know, it's going for 4 something eventually. Chart 4 is holding up nicely, I gotta say. Got a pretty strong area right around 246. Should draw that on the chart. Did I roll these forward? No, I think I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Order filled.
What did I get order filled on? Oh, GC. Oh, that's the first area GC. We'll do down here. Guess I should split this up lots because I don't have high confidence. Plus, I'm on treatment today.
Stop filled.
Guess I can share that. Ooh, GC. I get stopped out of. Oh, okay. By the way, I'm on treatment, so I won't be talking as much. Ooh. Do need to go get my coffee.
Order filled.
Not sure if there's anybody there. Oh, look at that. Up about 5,100 for the day. This GC trade just might turn anywhere. That's why I'm scaling in like that. I mean, maybe it wants to go really test the actual lower here. That's the opening range. Maybe it wants to go test that, but That's kind of common for gold to do that kind of move. GC. I'm going to go get my coffee. I'll be right back. Let me make sure I have stops and everything. Except for gold. We'll risk it. Nah, I'm going to put a protective stop in there. It'll be 3, 4, 5, 6. Protective stops. Up about, have an open P&L on that, on NQ of about $1,100. See if we can ride that a little bit more. I'm going to let one ride a little bit more. I'd like to maximize a little bit of profit if it does take me out here. It's in a fast momentum environment. Hi. Hey. Oh, I need to start TradingView. Doing all this without TradingView? Guess that's pretty magical. Oh, that's forgot. Can't close these windows once they're open for some odd reason with TradingView. Question on the GC trade. Do I get out, sell down momentum to the next level, or was that the check? It's kind of in a, it's still in a bias on bias long and chart 4. Then we got, what are we looking at here? What's on deck? Let's look at TradingView up here. So TradingView up here, I'll do, won't quite do as large so I can keep the positions in view. That's a good happy medium. Yeah, that works. But then I still need to switch over. So let's look at the internals. Well, big tech is above all 10-day VWAPs. Well above the 0 line. So everything looks as it should. We're up on our GC trade. I need to put at least, I just need to protect that just because out of principle. Just for now. I got, so this is pretty sweet when you're on whatever app, which the Stream Deck, obviously, or I can switch apps. So, or I can switch profiles, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, that GC trade was up. We were up, but I didn't trust it. What are we looking at here? Now I'm just gonna kind of ride momentum here and get taken out on a bigger test back. Same with the GC trade. Got nothing else. Oh man, CL's given maybe another opportunity to get in here, this range up here. On an overshoot, possibly. Not quite sure. So we'll leave that in there. Go down to 2. Really shouldn't get that high on CL. And then you can see my GC. We're long that. Where are we at? Well, still long NQ. I mean, it's got room all the way up to. It wants to. It's got room all the way up to 467. So the NQ wants to keep going. It's got room all the way to 467. That's a pretty big jump. It's going to pull back here and there. All right, I got to go get my coffee. All right, back. Be right back. In trades up. Oh, we got stopped out of one. Let's say we're going to get stopped out of the other. You know, out of principle. Almost need to take one off there. I'm just checking the GC trade. Did pull back. You know, if it pulls back on chart 4, I would consider getting back in. That'd be an RDA check on chart 2. I rolled forward. Yeah. Weekly RDA on index. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. 198 right here. Or, oh yeah. Where is the index? Where's my index chart? Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. Where are we at? I'm still in these trades, still in one NQ. Now I can go get my coffee. And we'll put protective stops right here. But it's going strong. So is the GC trade. All right, be right back.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
know about Tony. Tony might be down here. You better hurry up. I gotta go get the dog. Right back. Yeah, you, Rex. You can't. You're too old to come down the stairs, man. No, you are. All right. I'm back. Oh, pretty bright out there, man. Yeah, I'm with you there. That makes sense. Sure, snack, buddy. Oh, I'll have to go get one. All right, about to be taken out of the NQ, looks like it. Up one, so we must have got taken out on GC. It is in the slowdown. The question is it going to pull back? And we do have, obviously, the opening range is being, the high is being tested there. So I'm positioning for a pullback. Yeah. Knockout, pullback to here, and then an entry. So 293.50. 293. Yeah. Maybe. 293 NQ.
Stop filled.
Did get stopped out of the NQ there. So question is that I think you do two there. Got knocked out of the GC trade. Oh no, it got picked up on that CL, on the CL, the first CL position. So that might be an overshoot. It's hard to say. control on that CL trade at 70, 73 and 74.12 is chart 4 RDA check. That's the control. So remember, that's what I'm looking at. It's either going to turn here, so I'm going to put a trailing stop in the CL trade, or it's going to take me out, and then it's going to go up above and test up above, test the highs. It's on chart 4 again, is the control there on the CL trade. See what the index is doing on the hour. Now, so it's going for the previous week open, obviously at 345 the NQ. Just do we want to get aggressive here on this pullback? Because that really wasn't even a pullback on. Maybe it needs to catch up. Yeah, maybe this is okay. We'll see if we believe this run up on the NQ. That's what we're going to watch. Or does it want to come down one more time and test below, then go? But I'm not in that trade. Only in the GC trade of about, what are we up about? 450 on that, and then the CL trade, we're either going to be knocked out of that or it's going to run a little bit. Small lots stay on my treatment, so up about $6,700 though. Down here in the bottom right, that's total P&L.
Stop filled.
Didn't get stopped out of the CL trade. So kind of anticipated that. Thought it did want to get up in these highs. So I'm going to buy up there a bit. NQ, we're still going to wait for a true momentum test. True momentum test would probably be right around here. You know, the bar counts are off because I believe that indicator doesn't. We just had to change the time here. You know, I wonder if I can change that. There's options for that. Shift. Today only? Oh. No. You know, didn't we move the clock ahead, or the clock moved ahead, whatever? Yeah. I think that's why that bar count is completely off. Because these are 5-minute charts. Yeah. I'll have to see here on this CL trade. If it does get up here, it might be breaking the opening range high. So almost I should trade it up to that. That's the room on that. I'm going to trade it up. I'm going to see if I can get entered on a pullback here. It's probably made its move though. It's probably already made its move. DST. Yes, thank you. Not my usual talking. I'm on treatment and my head just feels kind of heavy. So we're only on GC. Did that NQ is still. Well, you got picked up on the CL trade on a pullback like I was wishing. Put that down a little bit more. It is an RDA failure, so we're kind of going against the grain there in chart 4 a bit. And we're fighting a little bit. We are fighting a breakthrough on chart 3, the 60. So but the CL trade, this looks like the direction it wants to go.
Order filled.
Well, maybe not. I'm not going to give that much room on the downside. It needs to hold that momentum. Otherwise, I don't trust it where we're at. This is too much of a fade. It's a little bit, it's with momentum, but it's actually it's in the middle of kind of a changeover area. So for those, I just released the pattern this week, the changeover video or the changeover pattern. So I think we're in the middle of a changeover pattern on multiple charts with CL oil. We're long still GC. And then we're just being patient on this NQ because of the 5-minute looks like it's strong, but strongly above the opening range high. But chart 4 is telling a little bit different story. Chart 4 is basically telling that 321 is basically the key level there to watch. So it's testing that zone right now.
Filled.
All right, did get stopped out of CL. Why is that not showing up? There we go. I don't know if we have to follow or we have to chase this trade, but I don't know. If it really is getting to 467, but it's not in a hurry to get there. So I'm still waiting for a pullback on the NQ. This last CL position looks like it might work out. It might go up. That first stop loss to get hit. Continue to grow there in that GC trade. Was in 3, but got knocked out on that pull on that kind of it knocked out 2. I don't know this. It looks like CL wants to go do an RDA test for the 60. It's what it looks like it wants to do. But it's having a little bit of a challenge. I think almost down to 72 is where 72.91 is where maybe, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's very slow. Price action is very slow today, right here. Maybe it's getting ready to roll over. I don't know.
Order filled.
All right, did get an order filled for 2 NQ. Not going to give it much room here because this is an early fade, but it maybe starting to roll over possibly. But it's got to. I mean, obviously, it has to give up a lot to do that. Yeah, that's why I kind of traded the top of that range. We're in a range and it's going to go down. Then the other thing is that we're short 2 and NQ, GC, and then CL we're long. Still, that one has a stop. All right. Well, there it is, a little bit. Broke 1, okay. NQ broke 2. Okay, it's got, I should take 1 off if it hits here. It hits down there, I should take 1 off. And this 2, it's too early now if this is going to do that. Yeah.
Order filled.
Got out, let's see, L trade and got out of that NQ. It's kind of off, not really offsetting trades. I actually lost more than I made. Yeah, so it's at a momentum check here on both chart 4 and chart 5. Looks to be holding. And is at the opening range high. So probably will be knocked out of this trade. Probably right at, well, maybe not, I don't know. Now it's on, now it did hit that momentum there in chart 3 or chart 2. Yeah. That's kind of what I saw possibly happening here on the NQs. It was rolling over, and I was early. So I'd say this feels like a rollover. It doesn't feel like it wants to rip up. So it's kind of what I traded, but only lightly. And 2, we did take, at that first stall, we did take some profit. Now we're in 1, but obviously, especially calling the rollover at the top, not fully trading it. I mean, yes, I'm trading it. So again, this is my treatment day, my second treatment day. So that's why kind of my voice is a little hoarse and I'm a little slow. Still trading though. Like I said, I'm a trader. It's either that or I play the Potterverse, whatever that, not Potterverse, whatever the name of the Harry Potter game is. But Rex is in my seat, so I'd have to move him. Gets a little upset when I wake him up for no reason. That would have been a great NQ trade to go heavy on, though. Gonna probably get knocked out here around 4. Yep.
Stop filled.
And do we want to reverse? Is a new hour. I think if this creates a level, possibly. So I think we look to go long here on the NQ. Not get too aggressive because it hasn't switched over on this chart on chart 2 yet.
Order filled.
Now I'm gonna do a trailing stop at entry because look, if that's gonna come back down from that level, then I want to be back. I don't want to hold. I don't want to be in. So that's a pretty decent move up. There we go. So the start of a new hour too. That's what I was watching too on the NQ. So we're up one lot, 280. These ones are invalid. If it pulls back that far, then I want to be out. Yeah.
Stop filled.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure exactly what where the NQ wants to stop. It wants to continue going up to test the obvious range, or does it want to stop here? Yeah. Yeah, the weekly, that's what but I don't, it's not, well, the one thing is big tech is above all the rolling 10-day VWAPs. So maybe that area has to be tested, then it's going to rip up. Maybe that's what's on deck. We go to the internals. Maybe this well, it's starting to roll over. Maybe losing the daily VWAP. Maybe it does come down, has to test all these zones briefly. Yeah, that might be a thesis. Yeah. No. Yeah, I just don't know if it's gonna. It's holding halfway. It's creating a level, but if that level breaks, then it's gonna go. That's probably what needs to happen. Probably needs to come down and test a couple of these. I would assume, if we looked at the underlying charts, we went to the underlying. Just looked at like Meta. Wow, that's pretty decent. Do the day on the left. Yeah, there. Oh, Meta at least is at an interesting daily level. Apple's slowing down because it's getting to a weak daily level. Amazon is hitting the week. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can see why things are slightly. The underlines are starting to hit interesting areas. Like Google has just a little bit more to go to get it under the RDA. Yeah, Tesla the same thing, hitting the momentum and bias indicators. Already hit the first one, the fast. Yeah. All right. Only in the GC trade right now. Up about 7,300 for the day. I have to go refill my coffee. Yeah, yeah, I would say so. Did lose the OR high. Still expecting CL to move up, but I don't really want to trade it where it's at in the chart. Well, I don't think I want to short there. Yeah. Find that low was probably the good thing to do, especially after it created a level. Hurry up. Yeah, should have did the NQ or should have held the NQ for that pullback. Did briefly roll over to a momentum check on chart 4 and not quite there. That was going to go all the way down here, but no, does not look like it. Doesn't look like that was in the cards. So where's the next trade? Let's see where the next trade is. I mean, the next trade would be to short this level. It's a fade trade. Don't know how much room you have there. Which would be the candle high, which would be right here. But it looks like it's getting there on energy. But that high would have been where you wanted to short, obviously, in hindsight. Yeah, that would have been a good short there on that high. See if that holds. Yeah. Hmm. Well, 7,300 with 610 in profit. I'm just going to go flat on that.
Order filled.
So 7,900 for the day, about 8,000. Not bad. Especially for being on treatment.